Hello, Deadly Habit back with more Betrayal at Krondor. Yes, let's get right to it. I don't know how long I'm gonna play. I just picked up Legend of Grimrock, so I really want to be playing that, but I shall continue on with this Let's Play. Even though I want to be playing that, it seems so awesome. I haven't had a chance to touch it yet. Just got it installed. Yes, if you haven't heard of that game, Legend of Grimrock, definitely check that out. It is in the vein of the old 3D dungeon crawlers. Oh, yes. Okay, so when I left off, I was trying to pick this lock and get his skills up. So, yeah, as you see, I had like 20-something lockpicks when I left. Now I'm down to 6 after doing that. But we have lock clear up to 42% lockpicking. So, okay, we're just going to... I can't get in there, obviously. I just had looted the graveyard. Let's investigate the town. Alright, so that path... Trying to remember which way I came. Let me see. I think this is the way I came. Yeah, abandoned house. Okay, so let's investigate the town. They have been patrolling looking for me, as I recall. Coming off the beaten path, so we have to keep our eyes peeled. Okay, nobody lives here. The town may just be abandoned because they're trying to catch me and ambush me. Locklear rapped on the tavern door. When it was apparent no one was coming to open up, Locklear shrugged. Well, it would have seemed the common folk have taken Prince Arutha's laws to heart. Doors only open from midday to midnight, he said with a sigh, but I suppose someone had to ensure the farmers weren't drinking when they should be in the fields. Sometimes he really takes all the fun out of life. Okay. Yeah, we already raided the graveyard. Okay, yeah, so there's nobody in town thus far. Let's go investigate these further houses before we wait for the tavern to open. Nobody. Okay, so the whole town's abandoned. That does not bide well with me. Alright, let's see if the tavern actually opens. Alright, so the tavern is right here. Okay, so let's go to midday. It's only 2 hours. Alright, we could use some rations as well. Alright. Locklear sniffed. Stepping just inside the tavern's doorway, he detected the faint but familiar scent of lye and the more pungent aromas that were meant to erase. It would be a foolish tavern keeper who had neglected to have a cleaning boy close at hand when men drank to excess. Okay, so, yes, there's nobody in here. Let's talk to the stranger. Except for a battle-scarred mercenary who glanced up at them, the common room of the tavern was completely empty. Only the restless shuffle of feet on the boards over their head indicated anyone else was in the building. Locklear motioned to the figure across the room. The man walked over to join them. He stood before them, eyebrows arched inquisitively. Devin, what can I do for you today? I do believe this is the loneliest tavern I've ever visited. Where is everyone? Everyone is elsewhere, with the exception of Rake, myself, and a handful of boarders that have wandered in from off the road. There's not been another soul in town since the festival. Everyone, why? What happened here? Come the 8th hour of last evening, a cloaked gentleman entered through that same door there and took a seat. He ordered a joint of beef, a loaf of bread, and a mug of ale. I remembered these things because I had ordered the same. As soon as he had finished his meal, he went to the tavern keeper and tossed down 50 golden sovereigns, turned round and was gone by the door. Before the first of these coins stopped there spinning on the counter, the rest of the people in the tavern rushed out after him. The keeper didn't even latch the door. Some sort of deal. Nope, some sort of damn local ritual. Seems I arrived in the middle of a ceremony that was called the Festival of the Stranger. Traditionally, the elders of the town would gather in the tavern and draw lots, and the first one with the longest lot was dubbed the Stranger. On the first night of the festival, the stranger comes around and offers the members of the town fake sovereigns. They called them Nymptos, and then the citizens of the town leave to sleep in the fields. Of course, I wasn't aware of what was going on. And they're supposed to stay in the fields? Ah, no. The next morning, the elected stranger is to circle the village 3 times while swinging a strand of hemp over his head. When he is done, he cuts the length of rope and sets it on the road to let the people know that they can come back, and they know that Killian was looking with good fortune on their township, and that she won't strike their fields dead. If the strand is not placed, however, it means that she is displeased, and any citizen that attempts to return to town will be struck dead. Was the stranger killed by Killian? No, not Killian, but by a man named the Collector, to whom he owed money, who didn't know about the town's tradition. It didn't matter to the citizens of Eggley, though. They still chose to see it as a sign from Killian, and they haven't returned since. Think the place is cursed and won't return until the curse is lifted. They've relocated to Tannueurs, Hawks Hollow, and a few in Malik's Cross. They all believe they've done the right thing and have given me permission to do whatever I wanted here. Out of respect for them, I've decided to keep the old town name of Eggley. I don't know. It seems that people would have to be pretty thick to believe all of that. Would they? Would you have the nerve to spit on a shrine of Iship? No, but I guess I can see your point. Everyone has their beliefs. Many people in these villages at one time were farmers, and it is difficult for them to simply turn their backs on the goddess of nature. They require her blessings before they can go to the new lives. You should remember that before you judge something to be ignorant. So, as my new job as bartender of the tavern, I suppose it's my duty to see if you need anything. Can I set you up? Alright, cool. Let's talk to him. The festival. Which god did you say this festival of the stranger was in celebration of? The fertility goddess, bringer of harvest, the earth mother, Sylvan, pick a name, all mean the same thing. She's the wench to whom Ma and Pa Ugly pray to have little run ugly and enough wheat to eat through the winter. Can't say I have much use for her. Is there a temple of hers nearby, or straight west of Eggley, then north at the crossroads? Big white building with the columns, smells like a whore's bedchamber, hard to miss. Okay, so we can go visit that temple. Now that I think of it, a man we know told us he lost at poker to a Devon in here in Eggley. Would you be he? Depends on why you're asking now, doesn't it? If you're interested in playing a hand or two, then I might say I'm the same man. If, however, your friend decided to send round a few bravos to collect what I rightfully won from him, what's yours is yours as far as I'm concerned. I was just wondering how good a player you were. Isaac said that you had an unusual talent for it. Isaac said I had an unusual talent for it. Now, if that's not the pot calling the kettle black, I've never heard it at all. While we were playing, it was as if that scuff knew every thought that I had in my head. Every time he would fold, he'd just look over at his elven friends with a big smile. Elven friends like Thorgath here. They could have been brothers by the look of them. Yeah, he looked kinda like your friend, but he damn sure wasn't an elf. He was wearing the clothes of one of Delican's moss troopers. Morettle, no doubt about it. Huh. So Isaac might have lied to me. Okay, a game. I'm more familiar with Peshawar. I've played poker a few times with men from this Shamada garrison. You played by special rules? Straight game, mercy rules, full deck, nothing wild. Only a special rule I have is you cheat, I ventilate your liver. Simple as that. Interested in playing? Yeah, why not? The man was a gambler, withdrawing a deck of cards thicker than those used for Linlan or Peshawar. He slapped it down on the table, withdrew a strange-looking card, and flipped it over. A woman was drawn on the face of the card. It's called a blue lady, the man said with a drawl. The game is poker, the latest thing played by the Keshian dog soldiers. Have you heard of it? Luckily or not, I've even had occasion to play it with mercenaries passing through the local tavern. Though the gambler seemed disappointed, he continued. Uneven bet. I'll pay you half of what you bet since you already know how to play. What will you put up? Actually, let's... We're going to cheat at this. Luckily, shook his head. You've had quite a good run of luck by the look of you. We, alas, have not been so fortunate. Perhaps someone will play with you. Alright, so we're going to save and do this in a second. Alright, mercenaries. One of the brothers from the Abbey of Sarth has seen several mercenaries on the move through the Principality, and he said they looked Quedgian. With a good Quedgian name like Devonus, I was thinking you might know something about them. I haven't had anything to do with the Doftness. With the Doftness of Queg, or bastard filing law for over 3 years now. I burned my writs of passage the day Spitzer and I boarded the Doftness war galley, the Storm's master, and sunk King Levius's flagship with all hands on board. Since that day, I've only worked for me. Then you have no idea why there'd be so many mercenaries wandering free in the kingdom. You don't get more than 3 Quedgian mercenaries together in one spot unless you're paying them to be together. Small little island like that, most of them have killed a member of another mercenary's family. Pay them well, they'll they'll put their personal vendettas aside long enough to do whatever's asked of them before they start on one another. Whoever's funding them must have an incredible fortune in rubies somewhere. Rubies? Isles sovereigns won't buy you a thing in Queg, except a month underground in Kiglebius's pain pens. Rubies? That's all it'll take. Ooh, so I can get rubies if I kill these people. Hopefully. Alright. Morettle. Someone we ran into up the road told us they had seen a Morettle near here. I don't suppose you've seen him, have you? Him? I've seen enough Morettle to start a barrel ball city league. Whole clump of them came by here a few weeks ago, heading south in packs of 2s and 3s down the road towards Tannueurs. Were they armed? Like the war god Tith's own legions, looked like they might be out to sign up as caravan guards, but who would hire them? Did you get a look at any of them? None of them came close enough to the stranger that I could get a good look at them. Now that I think of it, it's kind of peculiar. On the off occasions when a Morettle would crash through a town, they usually kick up some kind of ruckus with the locals to prove who's the toughest kid on the block. These just marched through town like they were in a parade review, like they were expecting someone to watch them come through. Okay, buildings. The whole town to yourself. I'm surprised you haven't opened up any of the other shops or houses. I'm leaving them be until I know what's eventually going to happen here. Never know when some folk's going to show up and want his property back. I don't want to be the idiot holding the bag. If most of the folks were smart, they'd probably lock their houses, and I'm not much of a lockpick. Know anyone who is? Strange character named Abic. I ran into him when I was working for the Daphnis Cassandra of Queg. We discovered him once we had boarded a Keshian vessel. After he helped open a few choice chests of mercantile, we chained him up to the belly of the ship so we could make a present of him to Cassandra. But when we docked in Palenque, we'll go with that. All we found in the hold of the ship was a note saying he could be found in Silden if we ever needed his services. I've never hired anyone else for lockpicking jobs since. Okay, so we gotta find him. Spitzer. You mentioned someone named Spitzer who boarded the Storm's Master with you. Was he a friend of yours? Is he still around? You know, to be passing through, you ask a lot of questions. Just curious, I was wondering if maybe he would know anything about the Quegians. He's got more reason to be afraid of King Lebus than I do. He'd avoid Quegians like the plague. Now, if you want to play dice with him, I'm sure he'd be plenty happy to talk to you. He was in Tannueurs last I heard. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for your hospitality, Devin. It was a pleasant respite from traveling the roads. Remember that next time you talk to someone about Eggley, time to start some new rumors. That we will. Goodbye, Devin. Okay, so I can stay in the inn. 3 sovereigns a night. Huh. You know what? Let's stay a couple nights. Okay. Yes, that could be. Let's max out my health. All right. And we're gonna gamble. All right. So exit. Let's save. All right. So of course he's closed because it's morning. Alright, click cancel. Still midday. Alright, let's go and try and gamble. Back for another. Okay, yes, okay, so we've read all this. Let's go all out. 200. Locklear stared at his cards. By far, one of the worst hands he had ever been dealt in poker. He frowned as he reluctantly handed over the sovereigns he had bet. The game is yours, sir, he said. Okay, so we didn't win that. So, you know what we're gonna do? The classic thing when there's gambling in any game. Now, if we go to inventory... Oh, I've got all my money back. Let's try that again. Actually, you know what? I could. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can win or if this is just, we're constantly doomed to lose. We'll try a few times. Just because I could use with, doubling my money. I know some people are probably frowning at me for doing this. Oh, did I just win? Hang on. I didn't read that quick enough. No, I didn't. Okay, so we'll try one more time. Just then I'll continue going on. Oh, no, don't want to bookmark. That could have been really bad. Probably would have served me right, though, for exploiting it. Ah, damn it. Let's try, Damn, I can't buy any rations from him. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's try... Let's go for 100. Yeah, of course I lose. Yeah, let's try 100 again. Yeah, okay, so I lost both times. Ah, the hell with that. Alright, so it doesn't look like I can win against him, I don't think, so we're gonna stop trying. Alright, nobody's in the town. He said that, Alright, so he said to the west of Eggley. So that's the east, southeast, south, southwest, west. Just outside of Eggley to the west, he said. Off the crossroads. So where are the crossroads? I think... Alright, it might be by Tannueurs, but I want to find that temple. Huh. Unless I already visited it, which I doubt. You know what? Let's just head back on the road. What do we have? Yeah, this should just be Eggley. Alright, Owen. Time to see. I can't offload that stuff yet either. I need to get to 10 years. Sorry about that. Okay, sent, Eyes of Iship. Alright, let's see if there's any vessels around. Nothing there. Okay, continuing on towards 10 years. And we'll keep our eyes. Alright, something shiny caught Gorath's eyes. Bending down to take a closer look, he brushed aside several layers of dirt. To scrub brush to reveal a badly damaged suit of elven armor. Pulling on the suit to reveal it from the ground, he was surprised at the ease with which he was able to free it. It had obviously been buried by something other than the years. Strange, these tracks near the armor I found appear to be elven, judging by the patterns of the footwear in the dirt. What is strange? Elves travel these roads frequently, I would imagine. What I find puzzling is that the band appears to have traveled this way from Eggley, but right over there you can see they stopped for a while, then skirted to the west of the road, back towards town. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so south. Let's do some exploring to the west. Get off the path. There's the town. Alright, so they headed west, he said, I think. Oh, what do we have over there? Dun, dun, dun. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so we got a farm. Let's save real quick. Anything in the fields? No. Okay, so let's knock on the door. The small house, it turns out, was home to a slight balding historian named Kellen, who talked to the ancient Valherv and the relatively recent cataclysm near Sethanon. As he got them some fresh water for their packs. The folks I've interviewed, the ones living near Sethanon, say they thought the world was coming to an end, like the fabric of heaven was being turned back upon itself, revealing another universe in the skies, and they all talked about the explosion and fearsome flying beasts circling in the sky. His voice trailed off. I think it may have something to do with the dragon lords who once roamed freely on this world. One day I'm going to figure it all out. Locklear laughed. I'm sure you will, Kellyan. Someday, and when you do, I'd like to read that book. In the meantime, thank you for the water. Goodbye. So no ambush there. Just a delightful old man. Alright, so... back to the road. so I'm trying to... Alright, is this the crossroads? This has to be the crossroads. So, let me see. Alright, so this is south. Huh. Let's take a look at the map. That will take me to Sethanon. Tannueurs is right here. Huh. Back to main view. The hell is Tannueurs? Gotta be right around here. Oh, that has to be it. And we've got a dead body here too. Huh. Oh. Hello. Okay, we got a key and money. Okay. Let's go to Tannueurs. There was trouble ahead. Unable to pinpoint the source of his anxiety immediately, Locklear motioned for a halt. Be wary, we may have wandered into a trap. Crap. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember. Alright, let me see. No! Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. You know what? Yeah, just everybody die. This way I can test more things. Okay, yeah, that does that, that does that. Okay, so... That's what I get for clicking the wrong button. Okay, cool. I should be right on. Alright, so let's go talk to him again, just in case it triggers something later on. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, cool. So, continuing on, yada, yada, yada. Let's run through the wilderness. Oh, hello. Maybe there's something. Of course not. That would be too easy. There's the dead body. Oh, we fell into a trap. Okay. Here we go. Locklear's gonna navigate this one. Alright. Hold, Locklear. You move to... No. You freaking idiot. Yes, we shall do this again. Alright. Okay, restore game. Need to turn the grid on. Okay. Wonder if that key's for Eggley. Let's see. Alright, so we don't... God, I just want to... See, I'm losing my train of thought already. Yes, talk to you again, blah, blah, blah. Fresh water for the packs. Do. Where are you, dead body, so I can get your key? There we go. No. I don't know what type of key that was. How you look at your keys. Let me see. There we go. So, yeah. I've got 3 peasants' keys. 1 noble's pass key. Huh, okay. Alright, let's just save so we don't repeat this again. Alright, so, yes, a trap. Okay, so, you move to there. Stand. course I can't automate it. Alright, so this way. And die. Breath. You're dead? All clear. You're dead. I'm trying to remember how you do this trap. Okay. And you thought I was gonna head to Krondor. Okay, so, alright, trap. Alright, so that's its radius of effect. Alright, stand. Oh, why are the pathfinding so freaking retarded? Alright. So if I move to there. Alright, so let's fight it. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how you disarm traps. Okay, I wonder if I can just wander around it. Let's see if I can do that. That would make me happy. Of course, that would be too easy. Let's see, okay, so... walk there, stand. Oh, that's right, okay. Alright, so if I move to there... Sweet, alright, I think I figured this out. Alright, so... push. That moved it to... in front of it? No, it didn't. I just screwed that up. Damn it. Okay. I love bookmarking. Okay, so yes, come on. I want to go offload this stuff. Alright, so this is why the grid is handy. Okay, so yes. I could have multiple people do this, but that would be rather foolish. Okay, so there. I'm being cautious this time. Okay, so we push that in front of that. Alright, that disables that. Move there, that should be safe, okay. Okay, object will be pushed. Alright, up one. Alright, stand. Object will be pushed. This one that pushes it. Alright, let's see. Huh, I can't push it. Weird. Unless I can only push it one direction. Don't want to take more damage. Oh, okay. I can push it. Alright, so... There we go. Okay, so, Oh, hello. Where did you come from? That was... Ah, that's why I couldn't move it. Alright, so... Let's turn the grid off, and... Son of a bitch! How bad a shape is he in? Alright, that's not that bad. Alright, hopefully they have an inn here. Just because I don't feel like doing that again. There we go. Okay. So... Yeah, what the hell. I can rest if I need. Alright, let's go to this house. The house was not in good repair. Dark green moss covered parts of the door, and was visible in several large patches on the front slats. Locklear's attention returned to the door as it slowly swung open. A foul, musty smell filled the air as an elderly woman appeared in the doorway. She was dressed in a tattered shawl and wore a different shoe on each gnarled foot. "You one of them shadow people? I hate them shadow people," she croaked. Her look of contempt suddenly turned to fear. "They're everywhere, you know. Could be sipping in my door right now." A thought obviously terrified her, and without warning she disappeared into the house, slamming the door. Okay, so shadow people, eh? Slenderman! Okay, we got a shop, sweet. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, a pawn shop, sweet. Peasant's key, noble's key. Eldest thorn. What do we have here? What else does he have? Oh, a practice loot. I'm gonna be getting that. Lockpicks. Nevertine. I should get some of that. Alright, let's see if he buys. Do you buy? Oh, of course you don't buy armor. Do you buy swords? You son of a bitch. Yeah, I have no use for that. How many shovels? Sorry, that has 15 uses. That's 25. Yeah, I need another shovel. One sovereign, okay. Look. No use, of course. Son of a bitch. So, I need to find somewhere else to hand off my wares. But I do want that practice loot. Let me see what I can get that for. Also, I want that key. Haggle time! No, of course not. Haggle! Alright, 33 summons, 8 royals. I'll take it. Okay, so we need to rest anyways. Gorath's haggling ability has increased. Gorath, you sexy, sexy man. 24%. Alright, so let's camp until healed. Alright, 92. Not bad. Alright, so let's do some loot practicing. Keep an eye on my rations. 6. Oh, I haven't read this to you yet. Owen plucked the strings of the practice lute carefully, aware his smallest mistakes were the cause of great grief to others. He could at least say he was learning, however minutely, every time he played the single tune he knew. Alright, so, down to 5 rations, whatever. I hope to have a tavern in this town. I can make this right back. Alright, cool. So, down to 4 rations. The party's barding ability has increased. What's he up to now? 74%, not bad. Alright, cool. So, let's go to this house. The building, Gorath shouted the door. The building appears to be abandoned. They locked up after themselves, he said. Think we should take a shot at opening it? Yes, I do. Oh, right away. Place is abandoned. What do we find? Oh! Warrant of Algon Kokon. Reinforced at the bell and mouthpiece with brass collars. Owen struggled to imagine the beast from which the horn had been harvested. While possible it had come from a mature dragon, no man alive would dare fight for creature for such trivial of a trophy. Puzzling 2 were the dog shapes carved into the horn. I forget what this does. I think it summons creatures in battle. Okay, we need rest. Yeah, let's go to the tavern. Oh, son of... What? What? Ah, I'm just out of the way. Okay, so we'll rest until midday. Let's see. Oh, let's bard. Oh, Owen played. His fingers slid easily over the lute's fingerboard as he moved between chords of This Kingdom Mine, the notes filling him up as well as guiding him forward. Quietly, he began to sing the refrain. This kingdom mine, with my blood I've paid, to guard against all who oppose her. When at last he had finished with the tune, he found his audience was sitting in stunned silence, their gazes all fixed on him. That was beautiful, the tavern keeper said. Reaching into his pouch, he removed 30 sovereign and placed them in Owen's hand. Ha ha ha. Okay, so Tom's Tavern. Despite the fact the light was dim and pooled only in shallow corners, the mood within seemed cheerful as the tavern keeper animatedly related tales of mischief, reaping gales of laughter from people who had most likely heard his story dozens of times. So let's talk to the hooker-looking lady. Locklear tapped the woman's shoulder. Slowly she turned to look at him, but rather than greeting him with a smile, in her gaze was a look he had thought reserved only for things that crawled on the ground or lapped up table leavings in the dooryard. What do you want? I was hoping perhaps we could talk, Locklear ventured. Pass the time with a little conversation. Why? She said curtly, opening his mouth to reply, but suddenly finding himself bereft of adequate speech. He made a small sound which he certain sounded quite unmanly. Stabbing him with her exquisitely beautiful stare, she smiled. I thought as much. Goodbye, sir. I'm sure you have a brilliant oratory career before you. Locklear can't get the ladies. Let's talk. Oh, wait. No, I don't feel like staying in the inn yet. Yes, let's talk too. Locklear strained to hear. Standing near the entrance, bits of conversation coming from the table nearby were occasionally managing to fight their way through the other noises in the tavern. Fools of Eggley, he heard. Then another man said in a hushed voice. He was looking for Stellan, something about unpaid debts, but the voices dipped back beneath the surface of noise, and Locklear could hear no more. Okay, let's talk to him. They joined a shifty-eyed man. No games right now, fellows. I owe some money to a bloke in the back room, and I don't think he would appreciate me giving it to you in a game of chance. Noticing that the man seemed a little nervous, Locklear said, Who is this person you owe money? He's known by folks around here as the Collector. He lowered his voice until it was barely more than a whisper. They say he killed a fellow over in Eggley called Stellan. Well, perhaps we can find a game with you on another day, Locklear said. All right, let's talk to this guy. The man accepted their company. Owen chatted idly with this rough-looking fellow as Locklear looked on, making certain that in his ebullient mood the magician didn't slip and give away the true purpose of their travels. So, where are you headed? The man asked, describing a large arc with the ale cup. Any place interesting? Actually, we're not. It's the same one. Same one we always get. Barmaid. Can't talk to him. Right, let's talk to the barmaid. Just days rations. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's stay at the inn. How much is the inn? 5 sovereigns, not bad. Alright. Oh shit. I am out of rations. No. Okay, we need rations bad. So, son of a... 1 gold, 1 silver. Can I haggle her down? 1 sovereign. Alright, that'll work. So, we've got 4 days rations. This is going to be a pain. Okay. 3 days. He has none. Alright, so we're going to have to... Alright, this is going to take a little... 1... He's got 4... 4... Alright, let's start getting Gorthas. 1... 2... Okay, so 4 days rations, 4 days rations. Let's get up to 10, so 6 for each. 1... 2, 3. Actually, 7 will do. I just don't feel like doing this. 1, 2. 7. Alright, he needs 3 more. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, haggle. I need to find a place that has mass rations and where I can sell stuff. Okay, exit. Abilities have increased. I am the greatest. Alright, so, swap that with his. Alright, they both have 99, 97, 96. Alright, so everything's in good shape. I just need to offload some of this crap. Okay, nobody lives there. Oh, small town. Is there anybody I didn't talk to? Okay, so I could head south to Krondor. Alright, there's their fields, actually. Let's go investigate over here. And, ahaha! Perfect. Alright, so, Abertine. That'll come in handy. Rations. Spoiled. Don't want them. Torches. Okay. So I could... I think I may end the episode here right after I save, but yes, let's take a look. I could head south directly to Krondor, or I can go to Sethanon, Lighton, Melk's Cross, Darkmoor, Silden. Oh, man. Alright, so let me see. You said west of Eggley is where that temple is. I kind of want to go to Sethanon. You know what? I'm going to keep going with this episode. I've delayed long enough. We're going to head to Krondor. Actually, wait. No, because... Alright, I just remembered something. We're going to head towards Sethanon. Just so I can see if I can offload this stuff I've got. Alright, so... What was down this path? Oh yeah, the farmer's house. Alright, there's that path. I'm gonna keep going till I get to Sethanon, though. Hopefully I can keep this under an hour. I've been going pretty long with the episode so far. Alright, keep our eyes peeled for anything unusual. Save just in case. Alright, head up the road. Alright, cool, we can head to... Let's see. North is the Dimwood Forest, the road to Sethanon to the east. Alright, let's go to Sethanon. Alright, how close is it? That takes me... Huh. Alright, Sethanon should be right up ahead. Alright, let's... That branches off... Weird. Okay. I kinda want to explore that. But no, we have a task at hand. Let's explore this little path here. Okay, we've got a camping area. Anything left behind? Alright, so it's cold. Someone's been setting up camp there, so best keep my eyes peeled. Oh, hello. A couple lone houses. Let's investigate after saving. Staring into the barn. Cora thought he could make out the forms of a cow and several small sheep. He thought he heard chickens, though he wasn't exactly sure where the sound was coming from. In any event, the chickens made him think of fresh eggs, and the cow fresh milk. His mouth began to water. Perhaps whoever owns the house over there could give us something to eat, he said. Oh, Gorath. The owner of the small house, a farmer who called himself Covey, invited them inside. They talked for several minutes about a variety of topics, while Covey's wife grabbed something they could take with them when they left. Could we get you strapping lad something to eat, she said. Why, of course. With a smile, the farmer motioned to his wife. He moved next to her and helped her prepare the rations. When they were through, they handed several packages to Locklear, who accepted them graciously. You have been too kind, he said. So, how many did they give us? God, the theme's in my head. Alright, so 11, 7, 9. Okay, cool. I like free stuff. Alright, let's investigate over here. Don't mind me, just checking your land for anything you hid. Alright, nothing there. Alright, back to the path. I wonder how far this town... Oh! I think we might do well to pay attention to that little creature. Whatever startled it may be close at hand. If we continue in the direction we are currently headed, I suggest we do so with great caution. Aha! Scouting is increased. Let's investigate. I like wooded areas. They usually mean... Ha! Oh, 2 treasure chests. Holy shit. Okay, save. Alright, Owen. Oh, God. You know what? I'm gonna have to come back to these. Damn it. Okay. Let me see. I know where they are now. Okay, so continuing on, we need to get to Sethanon, like, ASAP. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, a shell. Okay. Who can hold it? No room. Right, how the... Oh, okay. The hair in the back of my neck is telling me that something is out here, something evil. If we don't turn back now, I suggest we at least proceed with great caution. Yes, more scouting. Okay, which is... Alright, save. Is this the way to Sethanon? Of course it is. Okay, so... Oh, man. Yes, I don't care. There's something evil. Back to Maine. Okay, so... Oh, shit. 2 shades? Damn. Okay. Flamecast. Not to be confused with Dreamcast. Okay, so 15 damage, 45. You better hit Owen. Sweet. Poison arrows don't do good against the undead. And of course you missed. Damn, they're going after Gorath hard. He still got stamina, so he gives a shit. Flame Crow, Poison Crow now. He's smartly moved. Spare thy eyes. Locklear, go be of use. Thrust. This. Okay. Regain stam. Take him out. Of course not. That would have been too easy. Thrust. Regain stam. Thrust. Yes. Oh, you son of a... Thrust. Hit. Okay. Regain stam. Thrust. 1 down. Alright, cool. Ah! Damn. Okay, thrust. Thrust. Everybody go after this bastard. Cool. Alright, so they're dead. Probably... Oh, I know there's something evil. I just want to get to the town. Maybe that means... I don't think I can go here yet. Well, we can try, but... Damn, this might just be keeping me... off the path. Son of a bitch. Let's use some arrows. Thrust, yes, thrust. Alright, so... Huh. Can I camp? Yes, I can. Camp till healed. Alright, so camp till morning. Alright, let's save real quick. Go investigate this house. Nobody lives here. Okay, so... Come on. Ah, come on. I want to get to the freaking town. Oh, hell no. Yes, let's automate this and watch how poorly this goes. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save here. God, I'm gonna have to head towards Krondor. So it looks like this path's blocked off right now. See how long until they all die. Yeah, they already got locked in down. Yeah, use the spare there. Just don't do any actual combat damage on them. Oh, I got one of the automatic AI. It's okay, so they got all of Gorath's stam down. Alright, oh, it looks like Owen's next. Gorath's almost down. Yep, Gorath's dead. That accuracy. That should be Owen soon. Yep, there we go. They're all dead. Okay, so... yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Looks like I have to go to Krondor. But I need to backtrack and get rid of... these items. Actually, I think I... Well, we'll see when I get to Krondor. But yeah, it's been Deadly Habit. Catch you guys later. Peace.